New pianist question: do you need to move your wrist when playing scales? Have you ever been torn between two very different suggestions from your piano teachers? If you're like me, you might have wondered, should I move my wrist when playing scales? I faced this exact problem just a few months into learning piano. I had two teachers, each with their approach, and I was a beginner who didn't know what to do. As a beginner who wanted to learn fast, I took piano lessons from two different teachers. The first teacher told me to keep my wrist still and tuck my thumb under when playing scales. This seemed straightforward, but it felt strange when I tried to play the fourth note. Then, my second teacher showed me a different way, moving my wrist slightly to the right as I went from 1 2 3 to 4. They called it wrist circles. This felt more natural, but it completely contradicted what my first teacher had said. Feeling stressed, I searched online for answers and even tried out different methods. I held my wrist steady with one hand and let it move with the other. But I couldn't tell which way was better. The mixed advice just made me more confused and upset. Was I moving my wrist too much? Was I making things worse by keeping it still? Then I found Pianoforall, a piano learning program that said it could teach me twice as fast. I thought I'd try it. With over 200 video lessons, detailed explanations, and 500 sound examples, it seemed like a good way to improve my skills. If you're interested in learning more about Pianoforall, check out the link in the description below. So, what did Pianoforall recommend? The approach is straightforward and helpful. Instead of stiffening the wrist or moving it too much, the program teaches a natural way to play scales. Pianoforall suggests keeping your wrist relaxed and moving it just enough when you play. You gently adjust the wrist when needed, but never force it. This method avoids making your wrist too stiff or moving it too much, creating a balanced technique. I found this approach to feel smoother and more natural as I practiced. Pianoforall also emphasizes comfort and consistency in playing. Simplifying complex techniques into easy steps provides a clear and organized way for beginners like me to learn. The wrist movement advice from Pianoforall perfectly combined the advice of my two teachers: not too rigid and not too flexible. This course didn't just fix my wrist issue, it completely changed how I play. If you're struggling with scale techniques or any piano skills, I strongly suggest Pianoforall. It's made to help beginners learn quickly. With 10 detailed ebooks, 200 video lessons, and 500 sound files included in the ebooks, it's like having a private teacher available all the time. Believe me, it saves you a lot of time and confusion.